Good morning, blooming seeds. It's time to wake up. It's going to be an amazing day. I wanted to do a quick video this morning because I had some thoughts on my mind. So this is going to be probably a new segment called Aha Moments. I wanted to share with you I know I share with you all the upbeat stuff, but I wanted to share with you a little bit about kind of the highs and the lows, because I'm sure we all kind of go through these highs and lows as we work towards just living in the reality that we're creating. And I, this morning, was reflecting. I actually woke up with this thought because yesterday I was listening to someone who it was kind of like a therapy session that's like done online. And as this therapist person was kind of walking through the person who was struggling, the person who was stuck, I kind of resonated with that gentleman. He has lists for his lists, and he gets in his head and he wants everything to be right. And as the therapist was walking him through it, the therapist is like, okay, but now you're going to a list of what do you need to do to get out of that? And he was trying to encourage him to get away from making everything a task list. And I remember after I finished watching it, I was feeling kind of sad because I'm feeling like, a little bit that's kind of what I do. But then I realized this morning that I'm not stuck. That yes, that is a part of who I am, that I do have somewhat of a type A personality, and my lists have lists. That would be a joke at work even. But I'm okay with all of that. Like, I don't feel like my lists keep me stuck. But that being said, the realization that I had that I wanted to share with all of you, because I really feel it's important, is that you get to determine what works for you. I'm sharing with you my journey, and I'm sharing with you the different things that have definitely worked for me, but it doesn't mean it's the only way to have things happen. The important part is how you're feeling while you're doing it. So don't put pressure on yourself to perform. And that's something I've been learning. So easy for me to say, right? But it's really easier said than done. About a week ago, I was like, what am I doing? I don't know why I got in this zone of like, my videos aren't good enough. And it was silly because I wasn't doing the videos for any other reason than to get over myself. So I wasn't like doing this channel or sharing my journey really for any purpose other than being imperfect on purpose and getting over myself. And I was willing to kind of share that part of my journey. And slowly it started to morph into I'm not good enough, and how I'm doing it isn't right. And I had to let all that go. I had to take like 3 days to just kind of process. And it was hard for me because what happened was I was like, yeah, but I said I'm going to put something out every day. And I am a person of my word. And so I really wrestled with that. But I ended up slowing it way down because I realized that's actually something I need to work on. And as I embrace who I am and slow down, that magical things are happening for me, and that's okay. Now, you might be a person that needs to speed things up. Maybe you're way on the other spectrum than I am, and you can wake up every morning and relax and enjoy your talents and not feel that you need to validate your day by getting a certain amount of things done. And if that's you, then maybe you actually need to speed things up. And maybe that's where you're going to find your growth and your aha moment. So that's really what I wanted to share with you this morning is don't get paralysis analysis. There's so many voices out there. There's so much good information, but not all of it will necessarily be right for you. And believe it or not, you already know what's right for you, because it feels right and it feels natural and it feels fun and amazing while you're doing it. So don't put burdens and pressures on yourself that don't need to be there. And I guess that's all I really wanted to share this morning. And I love you guys. I'm loving this process, if you can't tell. And I can't wait to see where it takes me.